Stop. Before you scroll away, ask yourself this. What if nothing is real? Not your memories, not your thoughts, not even the screen you're staring at right now. What if everything, your job, your relationships, your deepest fears, is just a carefully constructed illusion designed to keep you trapped in a cycle of distraction and obedience? This isn't a conspiracy theory. This isn't science fiction. This is the uncomfortable truth that philosophers, scientists, and even ancient mystics have been trying to warn us about for centuries. And today, we're going to peel back the layers of this grand deception, one mind-blowing revelation at a time. By the time we're done, you'll never see the world the same way again, and that's not a threat, it's a promise. The great deception, your mind is not your own. Let's start with the most terrifying question of all. Who are you, really? You might say, I'm my thoughts, my beliefs, my memories. But what if I told you those aren't yours? The language trap, how words control your reality. Imagine being born into a world where the word freedom didn't exist. Could you even conceive of being free? The answer is no. Language doesn't just describe reality, it defines it. And whoever controls language controls your mind. The Piraha tribe. Example, deep in the Amazon, the Piraha tribe has no word for number. No 1, 2, or 3. And guess what? They can't count. Not because they're unintelligent, but because their language locked them out of that concept entirely. Newspeak. In 1984, the government erases words like freedom to erase the very idea of rebellion. And you think you're immune? Look at how the media today reframes protesters as rioters, war as conflict, censorship as community guidelines. The game is rigged. Your thoughts are not your own. They're borrowed from a system that wants you docile. The belief virus, how your identity was downloaded. Think back to your earliest memory. Now ask, how many of your core beliefs were handed to you before you could even question them? Your religion, your political views, your self-worth, you didn't choose them. You were programmed. The Asch conformity experiment. In this famous study, 75% of people denied what their eyes could see just to fit in. Now scale that to society. You don't believe what's true, you believe what's normal. The cult of consumerism. You're told happiness comes from buying things, but who profits from that lie? The same people who make you feel empty. So you'll keep consuming. Your mind is a battleground, and you didn't even know you were at war. Reality is a simulation, and the proof is everywhere. Now let's talk about the nature of reality itself. Because what if the universe isn't real, but rendered, like a video game, only showing you what you need to see? Quantum physics. The universe changes. When you look, scientists shot particles at a wall. When they didn't observe them, particles acted like waves. But the second they looked, the particles decided to act like particles. Reality literally changes when you observe it. Why? The observer effect. Einstein quote, "Reality is merely an illusion." Even Einstein couldn't explain it. The universe behaves differently when it's being watched, like a game reducing graphics to save processing power. The Mandela effect, side by side of Berenstain Bears versus Berenstain. Thousands remember things that never happened, false memories, or glitches in the simulation. Ancient mystics knew the truth. Thousands of years before quantum physics, mystics said reality is Maya, illusion. The Buddha called life a dream. Hermes said, as above, so below. Were they just poets, or did they access the code? What if enlightenment is just waking up from the simulation? The Nietzschean nightmare, life without meaning. Now we arrive at the most terrifying truth. Even if reality is real, there's no grand plan, no destiny, no divine justice. Nietzsche called it, God is dead, and with him died all meaning. So why haven't we collapsed into chaos? The rise of substitute religions, humans can't tolerate meaninglessness. So we invent new gods, celebrities, brands, political parties. We'll worship anything to avoid the void. The Übermensch, or how to survive the truth. Nietzsche's solution. The Übermensch, someone who creates their own meaning. Not from dogma, but from will, art, love, rebellion. The choice is yours. Be a sheep or become legend. You are the glitch in the system. Here's the secret they don't want you to know. The fact that you're questioning reality proves you're more than code. Glitches don't wake up, but you did. So what now? Do you? Close this video and pretend you never heard this. Share this with everyone you love. Hit subscribe and join me as we go deeper down the rabbit hole.